Go.
Hi everyone, I'm Ashley from the Teen Action Council and I'm here to film a craft video for a keychain dream catcher. Alright, to start off you have to take your keychain and your string and you take with your, I just use my fingernail, and you separate the little thing and you put your thread in there and then you can just pull it through a little bit and it'll just stay. And then you get to wrap it around. And you can just do this by going through it. And it does not take a lot of time or effort. You just have to make sure that you pinch it while you do it so that it does not unravel. Okay, alright, once you get to your last strand, you're just going to finish off and go around the silver. Make sure that you can't see any silver, and then you will just take it and hold it in a little bit of a loop, stick this part through and get yourself a little tail, and then stick it through the loop and tie it about where you want to hit. Where my string is gradient, I want to keep it on the dark pink, because if it was on the light pink it'd look kind of funky. And I believe on my other one I double knotted it, so I'm going to do that again with this one, just so I can be assured that it won't come undone. Do that. Okay. Alright, and then you'll want to make yourself a little loop and go around, hold it there and go around it one more time. And once you have your little strand here, I stick my finger in and I go around the other string, and then that creates a little loop down here and you'll stick it through here and pull it tight. And then I like to go around this part one more time, again just so it doesn't come undone. Alright, and you got your loop. So then I will cut the little tail off. Not too far because you don't want it to come out of the knot. Then you have your little loop. Then, let me get rid of that and grab this. You'll want to pull your strand apart, and you can do that with your toothpick or with just your fingers. And I like to have either 2 or 3 strands with this next part, and you'll tie it around your little knot that you just made. Just a simple knot that you would use to tie your shoe. I can do it. Maybe. You'll just put it through. Mine is having problems, so I'm going to try again. There we go. Okay, so you'll just tie it like that. And then you'll start and you'll make 5 points of a star. So you'll want to have the first one come down to the bottom left, and then up to the top-ish, and to the side, back down to the bottom, come all the way back to the top. Oh, it looks like mine's not long enough. That's okay. And you would just finish out by tying it again up here. And then that part would be done. Okay, alright, the next part you're going to want to do is to make your tassel. And I just took my 2 fingers and I had in between the little, oh, this doesn't want to work. I just took them and put them in between the fabric and spun it around my fingers a couple times. And they're about that far apart, another finger width apart. And you want to take them and really easily you'll just hold them like this and take another strand, and again you can pull the strings apart, so I'll do that now and kind of show you. You just either pull or you can use your toothpick. So I think this is about 3 strands. And you'll tie it around the top. You'll leave a little bit around the top. Maybe a little bit more than I left. You want a little bit at the top, and then you'll just double knot it again so it doesn't come undone. Okay. Alright, and then you have your extra little loopy at the bottom. You'll want to cut that right about halfway through. I have an extra little one. Okay. And then you can just leave these ones on here. If they're extra long, you can cut them off. But where that one's close enough, I probably won't cut that one, and I'll just cut this one. Okay. And then you will take your toothpick. Ooh, I got more stringies. And you can just pull apart the strings. I'll hold it up so you can kind of see what I'm doing. It's best if you start at the bottom so that you don't get a big clump that comes out. And I'm just putting it kind of in the middle and running it down. And then you can move up a little bit once you get a little bit further. Okay. Alright, and then you have your tassel. I like to stick my toothpick through the little loops at the top, just so I can kind of keep track of where they are. And then you'll take your extra string, I'll flip it over so the pretty side shows. You'll take your extra string and you'll want to string it through this part. Now it might be easier if you stick it in your mouth and lick it for a second, or you could put it on a needle and spin it through. Me personally, I just like to get it wet. So you can even just touch it with your finger, and twisting it often gives it a point as well. And then as long as it goes through that same little, oh I missed one, same little loopies, you're good to go. So, oh, these ones don't want to work. I gotta stick it through again. Might help if you squish them down just a touch so that it doesn't, it's not all straight and pointy. And you can always stick it through a few of the loops at a time and save the weird ones for the end if you need to as well. That would also work. Okay. Alrighty, and then you'll want to take it, make sure it's halfway through so the two ends meet, your little tassel, and then you can put your little bead on. So again, you can lick it or you can put it on a needle, it works, as long as it is somewhat straight and pointy. It'll go right through your little hole, except for mine doesn't want to. Anyway, you'll put it through your hole, and then it will look like this. Then you'll take your top of your dream catcher and you'll just stick it through the bottom and then get it to a length that you would want it, and you'll just tie it off. And again, I like to double knot it so that it doesn't come undone. Alright. I'm going to use the table really fast. Alrighty. Alright, and then you just clip off your excess string. You can attach more tassels, and then you'll have your dream catcher. Alrighty, there we have it. Hope you guys enjoyed making dream catchers with me. See you guys next time. Bye!